Welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss about the properties of random numbers. This is under module number 3. This is a random number generation. So in this properties of random numbers, in the sense we can identify the uniformity. So uniformity and independence. So when we see these properties of random numbers, we have the frequency test and autocorrelation test, etc. And then in this we need to see what is uniformity. Wherever everywhere it is a stable everywhere, and then when we see the independence, the current value which is not matching with the previous value, so it is not going to depend upon the previous value. And then we have so many tests under this categories, and we'll see one by one. So properties of random numbers, we have an overview, the characteristics and the generation of random numbers. Here we are going to introduce test for randomness. One is frequency test, another one is autocorrelation test. So parametric and non-parametric test we have. The most obvious difference between the chi-square test and other hypothesis test we have considered is the nature of data. So these kind of tests we are going to put it in the frequency test, either in the autocorrelation test. So chi-square test is and hypothesis, it's chi-square test and Smirnov test. So this is nothing but it's just comparing the tests with the existing one. So that we already know that the simulation outcome, or we can say simulation result, is very difficult to interpret whatever the outcome we can get, because it is inaccurate. We can get the inaccurate data or inappropriate data, otherwise incorrect data. So that what will happen, we are not going to compare this with the future one. So even though once we compare with the existing one, we can find out the problems, what are the problems, and how we can solve everything we can find out. So there is no necessity, there is no need to compare this with the future one. So this is a main thing, and the main difference between the chi-square and the other hypothesis test. Here is the nature of data, and for chi-square test, the data are frequencies rather than numerical scores. So the term non-parametric, this refers to the fact that chi-square tests do not require assumptions about the population parameters, nor do they test the hypothesis about the population parameters. So we have seen the previous examples of hypothesis testing. So normally this kind of hypothesis testing we can apply for the input data distribution, like t-test and analysis of variance or parametric test, and they do include assumptions about the parameters and hypothesis about the parameters. So here we can go for the hypothesis testing, and we can see the null hypothesis testing also. So these kind of tests we are going to apply for the input data distribution. However, the most obvious difference between is nature of data and the chi-square test for goodness of fit. We already know that what is goodness of fit. In a sense, we have to recorrect the breakdown parts or any damaged parts by using the repair person. So if repair person having a preventive maintenance thing and concept, so he is having assistance to correct all the breakdown parts. So the null hypothesis specifies a proportion of population that should be in each category, and the proportions from null hypothesis are used to compute the expected frequencies that describe how the sample would appear if it were in the perfect agreement with the null hypothesis. So this test is for goodness of fit test, and so this is the statistical phenomena we can see based on the color here. Eye color is X we can consider, and blue, brown, green, and other. And so we can see in this eye color, based on the statistical phenomena, we can get the data. So here we have a parametric test and non-parametric test. These two terms just refers to the fact that both the chi-square test and Kolmogorov-Smirnov test, for these tests we are going to assume the parameters, and then here the test and analysis of variance. Sometimes what will happen, the mean and variance might be too high or too low. So this is one of the major problem when we are going to test in the hypothesis testing, and they do include assumptions about the parameters, and this is totally based on the parameters. It depends upon parameters how the assumptions will be made for the hypothesis phenomena.